The following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.
Jersey Sports Zone! Jersey Sports Zone!
Welcome to another edition of Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. The theme of this week's show is, without a doubt, state championships, and we'll have plenty of highlights from both basketball and ice hockey. But the top story when it comes to high school sports across the nation was the controversy in the New Jersey basketball state semifinals. Camden and Manasquan are two names that everyone know about now for all the wrong reasons. It's the video that has gone viral. In the closing seconds of the Group 2 state semifinal, Camden's Elijah Curry made two free throws to give the Panthers a 46-45 lead. Manasquan ran the length of the floor, and off the miss, Griffin Lindstrom beat the buzzer for a Warriors 47-46 win. In the midst of the celebration, the officials huddled and made the shocking reversal. They waved off the shot. The evidence that the shot was out of Lindstrom's hand well before the buzzer is overwhelming. The morning after the shocker, JSZ talked with Manasquan head coach Andrew Bilodeau.
Yeah, the basket was scored good by the, that middle official. Place went crazy. And then I saw the three officials huddling with an NJSIA rep. And next thing I know, the basket's waved off and, we're collecting uniforms. So proud of our kids, proud of the way they fought and executed. And again, my heart hurts for our kids, but it also hurts for Camden. I hate to see their win be tarnished, with any controversy.
Shortly after our conversation with Bilodeau, the NJSIAA released a statement apologizing to Manasquan for the error. The Warriors filed a protest, which was immediately rejected, and went to the courts to attempt an injunction to stop Saturday's state championship game. Despite nationwide criticism of the NJSIAA, Manasquan's season came to an end.
You shift your focus to the seniors and the fact that they played their last basketball game as Manasquan Warriors, and that's our focus right now, making sure that those guys understand how much we care for them and how great their contribution was in their 4 years in the program. And, that's our focus should always be on the kids. It should never be on any adult involved in athletics in any way, shape, or form. And that's where we're keeping our focus, especially on our seniors.
And now we turn our focus here to the state final. I'm Jay Cook with JerseySportsZone.com from Rutgers University. It's been an interesting last few days for Camden High School. There is no doubt about it. Between all the controversy on the court and in courtrooms over the last few days, the Panthers are here in the building. They will be playing for their second state championship in the last 3 years. But do not forget about Arts High School. The Jaguars have been watching from a distance. They are playing in their first ever state championship, looking to make history. Camden had issues hitting shots in the state semifinal, but they were crisp right out of the gate. Emmanuel Joe Samuel sinks a pair of threes here. The Panthers race out to a 22-10 lead through one. From this point on, it was all Camden. The Panthers suffocated Arts with big dunks and physicality in the paint to help them win their 13th overall state championship. 69-50 is your final. The celebration ensues as another trophy is coming back to the city. And take a look at who is there in the stands. The Manasquan team in the house giving a round of applause from the seats. We spoke with Camden head coach Malik Waynes moments after coming off the floor.
I mean, my kids deserve, what they're getting. We're 30-2. We won some tough games. We won games, out of state. We beat a lot of tough teams this year. So my kids deserve every bit of this. And I understand Manasquan's pain. I played sports before I was a coach. I played sports, so I understand the frustration. But all we can do is control what we control. I have no control over that. It feels great. A season isn't defined by one game or one play. My kids put in work for a long time. Got a lot of good games, so they deserve it today.
We really just stay focused. That's it. Stay focused, stay locked in. Coaches told us stay locked in, stay on social media, and just come in here and do what we know how to do and win it.
Time for us to take a break. When we come back, we've got more state championship highlights from Rutgers. Dylan Harper's high school career closes in style, fittingly at his future college home. We've got all the highlights when Jersey Sports Zone continues.
Kozlovsky, Mr. Kozlovsky. Sanchez, Miss Sanchez. Scarlett, Scarlett Knight.
RWJ Barnabas Health and Rutgers University Athletics are proud to partner together as we bring better health to all the communities we serve. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
JAG Physical Therapy. It's the athlete's choice for all ages to keep you in the game you love.
With over 140 locations throughout Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York, JAG Physical Therapy is an in-network physical, occupational, and hand therapy provider.
Our experienced, caring physical therapists and athletic trainers are invested in your full recovery.
Get back the life you love at JAG Physical Therapy.
Hey, welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm Jay Cook with Jersey Sports Zone. We're here at Jersey Mike's Arena for one of the biggest days of the high school basketball season, the non-public state championships. 4 teams will be crowned champions today on the boys and girls side. Let's get it all started in non-public A. Future Rutgers guard Dylan Harper suits up in his final high school game. This is the final game of the Dylan Harper era at Don Bosco. The All-American just 1 win away from a state championship. They faced Paul VI. PVI was able to get out to an early start. Torrin Green finishes off the glass. The Eagles open on a quick 4-0 run. However, that would be the only lead Paul VI had during the entire game. That's because Dylan Harper starts to heat up. And then Dylan Harper blows the roof off the rack with a thunderous dunk. Don Bosco closes the first on a 13-2 run to take the lead. Harper starting to catch fire here in the state final. Harper was on fire in the first half. He outscored the Eagles all by himself. Bosco leads 28-14 at the break. Harper with 20 points to his name. Second half, more of the same. The Ironmen were on cruise control en route to their first state title in 6 seasons. 56-29 is the final. Dylan Harper once again was the star with a game-high 26 points to go along with 9 rebounds. That puts the bow on a truly spectacular high school career.
It means everything, just getting my last one in high school ever at the place I'm going to be all next year. So, just coming in here with the mentality that we're going to follow the game plan, we're going to ultimately win. Our approach is we're not losing no matter what. I came out here, obviously stayed aggressive, find my open teammates, but, just listen to the game plan, honestly. And for me, just to come out here and win is an honor.
Matt Hodge and St. Rose looking for the Purple Rose's first state title in 47 years. The Belmar Zoo comes to Rutgers for St. Rose and Montclair Immaculate. St. Rose showed why they were hand-in-hand with Don Bosco as the top 2 teams in New Jersey. Matt Hodge, a beautiful look to younger brother Jaden Hodge for the first points of the game. The big storyline was menacing defense by St. Rose. Here's Matt Hodge with the rejection of TJ Robinson. This block shot set the tone for one of the most dominant quarters we've seen all year. Villanova fans are going to love Matt Hodge's game. He is silky smooth from the outside with the 3-ball. Then Hodge, confident, taking it to the tin. St. Rose out to a 7-0 start. Once again, Hodge is altering shots on the defensive end, and the Purple Roses are awesome in transition. Gio Panzini gets the finish on the alley-oop. Then Hodge kicks it out to Brian Ebeling, another 3-ball. At the end of one, St. Rose with a 19-3 lead. The second half was a countdown to the celebration. Matt Hodge was tremendous. 14 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 block shots. Jaden Hodge is going to be a top player in New Jersey over the next 2 years. Jaden finished with 15 points and 8 boards. 73-29 is your final. St. Rose beats the number 11 team in the state by 44 points.
That's an excellent team on the other side, and to hold those guys to, 29 points or whatever it is, it's one of the best defensive efforts I think I've seen in high school. We were state champs my junior year. We never played defense like that.
Neri Rodriguez coming to you from Jersey Mike's Arena. No, it's not deja vu. Morris Catholic and Rutgers Prep meeting for a second straight year in the girls' non-public B final. National sensation Mia Amaya-Paldo taking on Vanderbilt commit Michaela Blakes. The McDonald's All-American looking for revenge after last year's loss. And in the first, she helped give Rutgers Prep an 11-4 advantage. Closing seconds, Blakes at the buzzer. Water, Rutgers Prep leads 14-7 after 1. But the Twins roaring back in the second. Maya and Mia Paldo cut it to a 2-point game for Morris Catholic in the final minute. With 2 seconds remaining, Mia Paldo off the inbound. It's good. We're tied at 22 at halftime. Rutgers Prep would remain ahead by 2 after the third quarter. The Paldos helping Morris Catholic take their first lead to begin the fourth. Mia and Michaela Blake's tray blows as the Crusaders lead 50-47 with 3:29 left. Blake's finished with 21 points. They would then hold the ball and force Rutgers Prep to foul. The duo each with 5 made free throws helping Morris Catholic stay ahead late, and that would be all they needed. 53-49 your final. Morris Catholic, you are back-to-back non-public B champs. The Crusaders trailed all 3 quarters, but get the job done as superstar juniors Mia and Maya Paldo combined for 36 points. We caught up with the champs after.
Oh my God, I love to hear it. We knew he was gonna come here and get this dub, but they actually played really hard, and it came down to who wanted it the most. Came down to defense, came down to big plays and making free throws. We got to control the tempo. It starts with us. The energy starts with us, and it'll go through our teammates. So I feel like when our energy's rolling, nobody can stop that.
I would say, listen, they're the best group to ever come through Morris Catholic. So it means a ton to me to see them achieve their goals.
Red Bank Catholic trying to finish a historic season as they face Pope John for the non-public A state championship. The Caseys are seeking their first state title since 2017. RBC blows things open in the second quarter. Katie Liggio gets it started with a 3. Liggio knocking down one of her 6 triples on the day. The Caseys stay locked in from long range. Tessa Liggio fires and she drills a triple. 8 points for the sophomore as the lead balloons to 19. Later in the quarter, it's Christina Liggio on the boards, and she puts it back to beat the buzzer. Liggio caps off a dominant quarter. RBC outscores Pope John 30-4 in the second as they lead by 35 at halftime. RBC is able to keep things rolling. Katie Liggio does it again from distance. The sophomore goes for a game-high 20 points. What a day from beyond the arc. The Caseys pour it on in the fourth. Addie Nimchak picks off the pass, and then she takes it herself for the basket. 15 points and 11 rebounds for the sophomore as RBC cruises to a state championship. 80-23 is your final. Red Bank Catholic finishes the season at 26-5, winning their first state title since 2017.
I think it's so special because we're all best friends on the court and off the court, and I think that helps us play because we're always with each other, whether we're at practice or just hanging out.
Time to step away. When we come back, we look back on state championship Monday from high school hockey. Morris Knowles and Governor Livingston battle to the last minute. All those highlights when Jersey Sports Zone TV returns.
New Jersey's most comprehensive academic health system. It's why people across New Jersey turn to RWJ Barnabas Health. For every phase of life and every aspect of health, we're here for you. Let's be healthy. together.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high-stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
Hey, welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm Jay Cook with JerseySportsZone.com. Right behind me is the Prudential Center. The Rock is the home of the 2024 New Jersey High School Hockey State Championships. 3 incredible games on the boys' side. Let's get right into meeting this year's champions. South Jersey Power St. Augustine is back in Newark to defend their non-public state championship against a true North Jersey blue blood in Don Bosco Prep. There was no shortage of goals with the state's #1 ranking on the line. Eric Rand's laser-quick wrist shot gives Don Bosco a 2-1 lead. The Hermits draw even when Ty Simonet gets off a backhand feed to Robert Romarino. He reels in his first goal of the game to make it 2-2. There were 7 goals in a wild first period. The Hermits are back on top. Simonet buries a shot. St. Augustine leads 4-3 through 1. Second period now. Bosco working on a power play here, but watch out. An errant pass gets away from the Ironman. Cam DeLeo turns on the Jets, and he scores on the breakaway. Man, that's a huge goal. That's 4 unanswered goals for St. Augustine to make it 6-3. And Eric Rinn delivers once more for the Ironman. He's got the hat trick with under a second to go before the period ends. Bosco trails St. Augustine 6-5, but the Hermits put it away in the third. Ty Simonet, Robert Romarino, and Cam DeLeo each record hat tricks to win the highest scoring state final in New Jersey history. The Hermits are back-to-back champs with a 10-6 win, thus proving the doubters wrong once again.
I mean, last year we knew that we could win it, but no one believed in us, and we did it. And people are still saying it was a fluke. And I mean, we won it again, so I think that speaks for itself that South Jersey can play too.
No one thought we were going to win last year, and we won. This year, same thing. We were doubted, but we came through and won. So
it's a team game. Like, we just got the bounces. Some pucks found the back of the net. I think it comes from 1 through 20 in the lineup, forechecked hard, wearing them down, and we just got out there and got lucky, put it in the net.
Morris Knowles was 8-10-1 in the regular season, but got red hot when it counted the most. Morris Knowles and Morris Hills in the Public Co-op Championship, facing Governor Livingston and New Providence. The GL faithful out in full force at the Rock. Late in the first, Brady Silverman shows us why he's one of New Jersey's most dangerous players. Silverman with an insane move between his legs. He goes blocker high for an unbelievable goal. Brady Silverman with one of the best goals of the year. This is elite. Number 35 on the year for the senior. At the end of one, Governor Livingston with a 2-1 lead. Morris Knowles won't go away. Michael Simone into the zone. He snipes one. Sweet shot there by Simone. At the end of 2, we've got a 3-2 game in the Public Co-op State Final. Third period, Knowles draws even thanks to Jake McLeod with a beauty. That's his 33rd goal of the year. From 3-1 down, Morris Knowles has tied this game with 9:14 to go. It appeared overtime was on the horizon, but in the final minute, the Golden Eagles deliver a golden moment. Michael Simone sticks with it and feeds Eli Singley for the game winner! Oh man, just 38.4 seconds left on the clock. An incredible comeback. Eli Singley picked the perfect time to score his first goal of the year. Simone to Singley is the formula for another special moment in Morris Knowles hockey history. 4-3 is your final. Morris Knowles might have had a losing season, but 5 straight wins gives them their 5th state championship on the ice. How many goals did you have before tonight?
0.
How does it feel to make the 1 goal count in the ultimate way to win a state championship?
Definitely feels great. Yeah, saved it up for this whole season for tonight. Coming out of the locker room, we knew we had to come out hot, and it just came to me, and I ripped the shot, went right in,
Manalapan invades the Rock. The Braves are in the state finals for the first time ever. Standing in their way, the Highlanders of Northern Highlands, who last won it all in 2022. 2:52 in. Brent Bestwick gets into the zone on the left wing. He threads the needle to Jake Barada, who goes bar down. Number 30 on the year for the junior. Northern Highlands is out to a 1-0 lead. Manalapan breaks through. Nicholas Faniza feeds Michael Schmelzer. He's got a step on the D and goes top shelf. What a shot by Schmelzer. The Braves come to life. How about this? That was Manalapan's only shot on goal in the second. They made it count. We've got a 2-1 game. Manalapan gets a power play late in the second, but Northern Highlands is on the attack. Vincenzo Capano drops it to Brent Bestwick. That's a brilliant shorthanded goal. Bestwick gets his 37th goal of the season. He took his time and goes blocker side. We head to the third period. Northern Highlands with a 3-1 lead. Schmelzer circles behind the net. His centering attempt goes back to his stick. Michael Schmelzer comes through again. Second goal of the game. That's 34 goals on the season for the Braves senior. Manalapan has rallied to tie the game at 3. They have scored on 3 straight shots. They only have 10 for the game. Northern Highlands doesn't buckle after losing the lead. Bestwick attacks the net. Esposito with the save. Well, there's Vincenzo Capano, who's able to poke the puck just over the goal line. Capano scores with 6:19 to go. The Selly is worthy of a go-ahead goal in the state finals. Northern Highlands gets a 4-3 win to claim the public school state championship. The Highlanders have 3 state titles, 2018, 2022, and now 2024.
Think about it now, we won with 6 minutes left, and back in 22, it was the same amount of time, 6 minutes left, they scored the game winner. So, yeah, I don't know, we just kept battling. We kept our heads like, hey, we're here. You know, we knew we were in the state championship. It was going to be a close game. They're a really good team over there. So just battling and putting our bodies on the line was all we had to do.
Just getting a chance to play, to see your son shine like this too. I'm sure there's got to be maybe coach steps aside for a second, be a proud dad too.
Can't put into words how proud I am. Not just tonight, but I only got one son. He's the best son in the world. And he grew up with Highlands hockey, and all season he left it on the ice. And tonight he was special, like he is every day at home. And couldn't be a more proud and proud father.
Time for one more break. It's the final top 10 plays for the winter sports season. Find out who grabs the top spot next.
This is the reason for everything we do. It's also why we received national recognition in pediatric orthopedics. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy. Together. When it comes to pediatric care, only the best will do. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy. Together.
Welcome back again here at the Prudential Center. Hockey stole the show in this week's JSE Top 10 Plays of the Week. Let's take a look and see what goal stood out among the best of all the plays in New Jersey this week. Number 10. Earlier this week, we saw Timberwolves star Anthony Edwards make a monster rejection. Billy Richmond says he can do that too. Richmond shows off that elite athleticism and almost hits his head on the rim. Number 9. The Ironmen would even the game up at 1-1, and then Eric Rinn kicks it into gear. Adds a hot shot snipe to take the lead. Rinn shows off his precision shooting. Don Bosco scores 2 goals in 45 seconds to go in front 2-1. Number 8.
It appeared overtime was on the horizon, but in the final minute, the Golden Eagles deliver a golden moment. Michael Simone sticks with it and feeds Eli Singley for the game winner! Oh man, just 38.4 seconds left on the clock. An incredible comeback. Eli Singley picked the perfect time to score his first goal of the year. Simone to Singley is the formula for another special moment in Morris Knowles hockey history.
Number 7.
We still had more to go in the period, though. Later, Charlotte Daymar makes the steal. Cookies. Daymar picking up speed with one person to beat. It's nothing. Charlotte Damar strikes again for her second goal of the period. It comes with 8 minutes left. Big Blue in front 2-1 after 2.
Number 6. And then Dylan Harper blows the roof off the rack with a thunderous dunk. Don Bosco closes the first on a 13-2 run to take the lead. Harper starting to catch fire here in the state final. Number 5.
But believe it or not, the best coming with just 2 seconds remaining. Morris Catholic trailing by 2. Off the inbound Mia Paldo, it's good. Crusaders end the first half with a buzzer beater of their own. We are knotted at 22 at the break.
Number 4.
Manalapan gets a power play late in the second, but Northern Highlands is on the attack. Vincenzo Capano drops it to Brent Beswick. That's a brilliant shorthanded goal. Beswick gets his 37th goal of the season. He took his time and goes blocker side. We head to the third period. Northern Highlands with a 3-1 lead.
Number 3. And it didn't take long for this place to erupt. Kwamir Everett gets loose, and this is a rim-rocking two-hand jam. Literally, Everett is energized after a monster slam. And how could you blame him? Freehold Borough opens the game on an electric 10-2 run. Number 2.
Late in the first, Brady Silverman shows us why he's one of New Jersey's most dangerous players. Silverman with an insane move between his legs. He goes blocker high for an unbelievable goal. Brady Silverman with one of the best goals of the year. This is elite. Number 35 on the year for the senior. At the end of one, Governor Livingston with a 2-1 lead.
And the number 1 play of the week.
Free throws tie the game with 5.6 seconds to go. Mainland with the basketball. Bertonis drives, she's blocked, but Sydney Stokes wins it at the buzzer. It's a miracle for Mainland as Sydney Stokes sends the Mustangs to the Group 3 state title game. Let's take one more look. Stokes never gives up on the play and comes up with a game winner to complete an unbelievable comeback.
Coming up on next week's show, we'll introduce you to the finalists for Mr. and Ms. Hoop Zone 2024. Plus, we'll profile Jersey Sports Zone's Hockey Player of the Year. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Grampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next Sunday at 11:30 a.m. on WLNY TV with more New Jersey high school sports on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
Kozlovsky, Mr. Kozlovsky. Sanchez, Miss Sanchez. Parati, Mr. Parati. Mr. Parati.
RWJ Barnabas Health and Seton Hall University Athletics are proud to partner together as we bring better health to all the communities we serve. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding was a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.